Everybody. I just got home from church and it inspired me to make this video, and I wanted to share stories about me and God. That's obviously the video title. Um, so let's see, I guess I'll start from the beginning. So my first experience um was, I say a lot, don't I? So, I've always had the feeling that I had a guardian angel with me. And so I was driving one day. It was homecoming, I think it was. I was really stupid teenager, driving down the road, and I decided I needed to check my watch. Yeah, I checked it just like that. Turned the wheel and everything. And lost control of the car, did 160, a 180, ended up on the other side of the road facing the other direction. My friends in front of me that I was following was like, "Oh, we saw our headlights just going flashing," and they pulled up beside me and was like, "What happened? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It's okay." There's this big tree. I was this far away from it. And so what happened while I was in the car, um, like I said, I completely lost control. And when I say I lost control, I mean somebody else grabbed that wheel, and I, like, when that song Jesus Take the Wheel, somebody else took the wheel. I had no control over it. And I felt the brake go out from underneath of me, and somebody else was literally in that seat. I did not, it was moving without me. I know it sounds creepy and like, oh no, it sounds insane, but I'm serious. And the wheel was, the pedal was moving without my control. The steering wheel was moving without my control. And I know there's probably like, oh, well, it was just like dynamics and, the wheels were. No, it seriously, like, I was trying to, I could feel the wheels were going this way and somebody was pushing the steering wheel this way. And like, I was trying, but somebody else was there with me taking even more control. Um, it's only by the power of God that I didn't slam into that tree and completely destroy my car. There was another time, again, stupid teenager. I was driving home. I was in the left lane, far left lane. There was two lanes, or there was one lane, and then the exit lane. Pouring down rain, pouring, barely. It's sheets of rain, and so nice slick road, 65 miles an hour. And then there was the exit. It was the exit. Straight. You needed to go 25 miles an hour down it. And I decided to take it, go cross, cut everybody off, hit it 65 miles an hour. I'm almost bald wheels. Did not make it. Hopped the curve. Big pole right in front of me. Closed my eyes. Went like this. Prayed. God help me. Please let me live through this and not have my parents kill me. I saw that car, that pole, dead center of my car. Dead center, well, my mom's car. Dead center of the car. Like I said, I just prayed. Had to have been maybe a car and a half length away from the curve. Like I said, jumped the curve. I was going 65 miles an hour this way. Maybe some physicist watching this video is going to figure this out. But anyways, it hit the back wheel car door, right in front of the wheel hub. I did get a flat tire, and That was it. I was safe. Car ran fine. I drove home. Shh, don't tell anybody. Um, and that it was again by the grace of God, I believe. Um, but and I say that because I mean, somebody out there is going to say it's just a fake sense. But I felt his love. He took I felt a presence of somebody there with me, hug me, and tell me I was going to be safe. When I was in my 20s, I went through a really dark time. I do suffer from depression. I failed school, found out that my boyfriend at the time had cheated on me multiple times. My car broke down. I had swollen muscle and I was suffering from depression. My psychiatrist had prescribed me some medicines to help me sleep, and my doctor had prescribed me some muscle relaxers. So I was like, okay, well, my sister had alcohol. Drank a cup of alcohol, down a bottle of pills, what was left, and I can't remember whether it was the sleeping pills or the um, muscle relaxers, and I had the other bottle of pills in my hands. I had pulled off the labels, and there was a presence, and a little voice in my head said, "What the hell are you doing? Your sister and your nephew's gonna find you like this. Do you really want that to happen?" And I said, "Oh my God. God save me. Don't let me die. I promise I will never do this again." And I woke up the next morning, disoriented, crazy, slept through the day, and I survived. And I've never tried again, though I've wanted to. That's just part of depression. But again, the presence was with me. Um, and I feel his love every day. And that love has been with me. My dog, Pug, I've made another video about how hard it was to put him down. That has come, his love, God's love, came through the Pug with me. When I turned 30, I was again in a dark spot, and I asked God, well, actually, let me back up. There was a time I was very confused. I didn't know what I wanted. I was like, okay, should I move? Should I stay where I'm at? I don't know what I should do. So I prayed about it. And I went to bed before I was like, God, tell me what I should do. Should I move? Should I stay? Let things work themselves out. What should I do? And that night I had a dream that I was in this room and grooming a dog, and music was playing in the background. It's like, well, that's not the room I usually groom in. And I was like, okay, well, and I just had this feeling I had to move. A few months after I moved, I was grooming the dog in my dreams, in the room in my dream, and this music that I was listening to or that I heard in my dream was playing. And I just had this click. You are where you're supposed to be. And then, so again, when I was 30, I'd gone through a divorce. My bank account was low. I was struggling, and I just was really upset. So I shut off the phones, turned off the TV, shut everything down so I could really communicate with God, get really in touch with my inner self. However you want to put it, meditate. And it took me a while to really listen to him, to shut out the noise, to really get in touch. And I finally heard him. finally got the sense of, I was like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not happy. I'm not where I want to be. I need something more in my life. And finally, I got this feeling. Think about when you were happiest. What made you happy? And because that's what God is. God is about what makes you happy. God is about love. And that God is just wants you to love people and love everybody else and share the love. Help people love themselves, love everybody else. And that's when I realized I'm gay. The happiest things I've ever been was when I was with a woman. I've just, that's when I'm happiest. And that's what God wants me to be. He wants me to be happy, and He wants me to love me and love myself. And that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be happy because that's what God is. He is love. And He wants me to love me and to be happy. And He wants everybody to be happy and to feel love. And today in church, they were talking about the reconstruction of the church and whether or not they should accept homosexuals. And I can tell you, God accepts homosexuality because He's love. And He accepts me. And I know that I'm going to heaven. I am not going to hell. I know I'm going to heaven because God has told me that He loves me. And as long as I teach everybody else how to love themselves and and as long as I continue loving people and showing love and giving love and to love myself, I will get into heaven because that's what God is. He is love. And He has been in my life forever. And I know He will always be in my life so long as there is love. And I love myself and I care for myself. And that's what we should all be. Our goal should always be is love. Um, so there it is. Let love into your life. You will let God into your life. Stop hating. Just love everybody. Don't shame anybody. Love. Spread the love.